Hey all, hope you had a great weekend. Back with today's sales and shipments to start off the week. Let's jump right into it. A nice combined shipment on Etsy. 6 items on this order, so good consolidation for shipping costs here. I price all my items free shipping, so I factor in the shipping expenses in my final price, so when I get an order for multiple items, I can make a little more. Depending on how much consolidation, I often refund the buyer a little bit. In this case, most of the items were trading cards, so there wasn't that much, as I only factor in regular stamp postage on those items. Anyways, let's look at the items on this Etsy order. First item is a beautiful, signed Lady Death print. The artist here is Shannon Ma, and it is signed by Coffin Comics founder Brian Pulido. I picked this sexy print up at San Diego Comic-Con last year and had Brian sign a bunch of items. Brian is a rock star and I love Lady Death comics. I've never read a book, but the covers are quite sexy. She is Lady Death, and she can slay me any day. So, this first Lady Death print is called Merciless, and Shannon Ma is known for his really realistic sexy art. Shannon Ma, Carla Cohen and Will Jack are a few comic artists that bring out reality in their art. Got $30 for this print. I usually ship my prints flat in between cardboard in a large 18 by 14 inch large envelope. I put probably 4 or 5 layers of cardboard for protection. Another option would be to roll it up in a tube. Next 2 items on this order were also from Coffin Comics. Both metal cards and both signed by Pulido again. Each of these cards sold for $13 each. I actually got these from the Coffin Comics store. First metal card is Lady Death again. More of a classic look of Lady Death than the print, but just as sexy. The second metal card is Lady Satanus. Lady Satanus is another gal I'd sell my soul to. This one is supposed to be her rookie card. Next 3 items were also trading cards. These 3 cards came from a set I got from San Diego Comic-Con at the artist booth. His name is Greg Horn, and he puts out such great stuff too. He has so many amazing sexy covers that he turned them into a couple of box trading card sets. I kept some and sold some of the ones I felt would be nice for others to have. First one is a sexy Jean Grey dressed up in her classic green Phoenix outfit. Nice outfit if you ask me. Jean Grey sold for $8. Next card is Elektra. This Elektra is particularly sexy, showing off those sexy Jennifer Garner abs. The last card is Red She-Hulk. Red She-Hulk is Betty Ross all gamma rayed up. Greg Horn captures both sexy and menacing here. Sounds like they are introducing Red Hulk soon in the MCU. But we really need to get Red She-Hulk in it too if she's going to look like this. Both the Elektra card and the Red She-Hulk card sold for $7 each. Altogether this order with 6 items in it totaled $78. Shout out to Michael in Lodi, California for this nice order. Michael is also in California, so he should get it by Wednesday. Okay, moving on to my Mercari sales. Odd, no sales from eBay today. When I first started it was just with eBay, but now eBay is just 50% of my sales now. Little disappointed, as most of the traffic should go through eBay, but I feel the competition there is fierce. That is why it is good to diversify. Okay. First item here on Mercari was a pretty Scarlet Witch variant cover, a fairly recent issue capitalizing on the release of Across the Spider-Verse. Marvel launched a bunch of covers with Spider-Verse tributes. This one here shows Wanda swinging on a magical web through a magic portal of some kind. Pretty cool. Great movie if you haven't seen it yet. This cover sold for $12 after a couple of back and forth offers with the customer. The last item of the day also on Mercari was 2 LEGO Star Wars droid minifigures. Sold these 2 figures for $11 after given that offer. I listed for $12, so $1 off here. These droids were leftovers from a Star Wars set from my daughter. She has a million clone troopers and droids, so she was kind enough to surrender a couple of droids here. Roger. One of the ways I did get into selling online was taking a lot of old or extra toys from my daughter and trying to recoup whatever I could. I'm still way behind, but it again turned into a nice little hobby here. Okay, that is it for all the shipments today. As mentioned, there were no eBay shipments, and it was nice most of my items went on at one Etsy order. 8 total items sold. Gross sales of $101. Anytime I hit that $100 mark, I feel it is decent. I always figure if I average out $100 a day, that will add up to be about $36,000 for a full year. Shipping and handling ended up being $16 or 16% of my total sales. 16% is low because of the consolidated shipment, site selling fees and PayPal fees at $14 or 14%. Also, it is lower than normal, with some of the fees being lower when a lot of the items go on one order. After shipping and fees, that leaves me with $70 for cash flow. The cost of all the goods shipped out was $36, leaving me with bottom line profits of $34 or 34%. So average total sales, but a little better in margin. That is it for today. We'll check in tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. And again, if interested, check out my online stores, and if any items interest you, let me know or make me an offer. Talk to you all soon. Bye.